Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Smith Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with Baldur's Gate 2 and our playthrough with the Unlikely Party. And last time we made introductions, so if you want to check out the people in this party, just go back to the previous episode and have a little bit of a check to see what is going on. And other than that, we've basically just made our way through the first parts of this here dungeon. We made our way up here. Didn't want to go all the way up here. So looped back down here and up to here for the reason that we're gonna have to pick up something over. We have picked up a thing over here that we need over here. So that is why we went here first. So that's basically where we are. We didn't get much further because, you know, a bit of intro, talking a bit, etc, etc. So we shall see how far we get into the dungeon today. And as a bit of a reminder, we are playing under some sort of, I guess, for permadeath rules, which means that the only time that I will reload a save is if my main character dies. And that is Torwar over here. Luckily, the guy with the best protection from damage. I mean, Ulan does have 112 HP as well, but not nearly as good a defense as Torwar. So if anyone else dies or is lost or anything like that, they're gone, like forever, which is terrible and actually quite terrifying, because there are some places where you can get absolutely shanked in this game. So I'm not looking forward too much to it. I'm gonna have to be slightly more careful than I usually am, so gonna have to think about that. And yeah, I think that was basically what I wanted to tell you. We have cleared out this room. We picked up a few bits and pieces. We picked up the Helm of Baldur, which I'm obviously gonna use here on the Torwar. So get you that. Means that we have a helmet for Ulan. Getting some bit of defense there. We picked up, this is the thing, the air elemental stone. That is what we need. Now, we were talking to one of the test subjects in the beginning of the game. I think that this is the stone that one is talking about. However, I don't really think that there's any point getting it to it, because again, they're basically insane and don't know exactly what's going on. So let's not really bother with that. Now you picked up some arrows. You don't need arrows. You also don't need spells. Get you. Why did you have that? That doesn't make sense, but whatever. You can just have these. We do need some money once we get out, so not a problem to just collect some of that. Why are you using that stack? You should be using this stack. You have luckily gotten a longbow. That's good. The rest of you are using short bows. Let's do it like this instead, because that just bugs me. Also like that. We can ship some of it to Tyr over here, and again do like that. You do have a sling. You do have a sling if you wanted to use that, potentially. We have a lot of spells. We have a fireball spell, and I'm probably going to use it in this very episode, so that's good. The rest of it, I guess we know all of this. Do you know all of this as well? Does it tell me if you need any of this? I guess that I mean, these are fairly low level spells, I guess. So it would make sense, yeah, even the clairvoyance you have. So I guess that these are all actually not really useful for us at all. And we have the golden pantaloons from Baldur's Gate 1. So,
yes,
anyway, let's move on. Let's talk to the dryads over here.
Protect me.
Protect me indeed. Help us, free us. So what are you doing here? And we are indeed possessions and servants, and I will absolutely help you. How can I help you? You must take our acorns to the Queen. We can absolutely do that. The Fairy Queen in Windspare Hills. We got a first location. That's cool. And yeah, we got the name now, Irenicus. A name for a captor, though. I still don't understand his motive, and no one does at this point. So yeah, we are supposed to instill emotion, but he's barren inside. He's trying to use these as a means to feel something. Well, that is true. Well, if we get the acorns to the Fair Queen, she can regrow our trees and free us. So I will absolutely help you. Take the acorns, leave them to the Fair Queen, and sadly someone has taken the acorns. Ilich is mean. Okay, well, we have to obtain the acorns from this Ilich fellow. He's a clan chief of the master Dvorak slaves. He's somewhere within the dungeon. Right, so we have a location, or not location, but a name for someone that we need to kill, basically. So we can absolutely do that. But let's go and do the last room over here. And once we enter here, something is gonna happen. There we go, we have an alarm. As you step through the doorway, an alarm sounds and then abruptly stops. Now the thing is, we killed the guardians, so they're not here anymore. So we don't have to bother with that. That is basically why I killed them. If you don't kill them, they will basically show up here instead. It doesn't really matter, but it's just nice to not have to worry about them. And obviously this place is just ridden with traps. So luckily Tyr over here, he is a really good thief when it comes to finding traps and disarming them. So he can do a very good job. And as a bit of a reminder from Baldur's Gate 1, I brought it up there, I can bring it up here as well. Finding traps works on ticks, on round ticks, as you can see. We walked here, but we didn't immediately find them. We found them on the next round tick. One round is, I believe, 6 seconds. Is it round or what are the that's 2 hours. That doesn't really help me. 5 rounds. Yeah, 5 rounds. And I think that 1 round is 6 seconds. Yes, I think that is the case. So each started round you do a check for find traps, which means that you can't just plunge forward and hope that you find anything in your path. You gotta be a little bit careful and chill out a little bit. And actually there might be even more traps there, aren't there? Or are those the last 2? They might be the last 2. We can start bringing you in at least. Right, let's remove these. Don't think that there's actually... No, there are no locks here, which is interesting. There's just a bunch of traps, but no locks. Let's open up here, some more boring... Oh, yes, see? Exactly what I said. Just have to be a little bit closer. More potions and spells, etc, etc. And here we go, the portal key. The thing we need to get out of this level. And we also get the first part of the equalizer. Very, very nice. I'm not going to go all the way back through here just now, because again, could be more traps. So basically what we are going to do with the portal key is go over here and portal ourselves to the next level. But we have a lot of things to do on this level still. So let's keep moving. So we now need to go back all the way over here. So, you know what, let's just move there and we shall pick up once we are there. Right, here we are, good to go. And, ooh, isn't there a trap here? I don't remember all of the traps. I will say that, I don't remember all of the traps. But we are coming up to the place where the Ilich fellow is. And the thing is, you can go up and talk to them if you want to. But I don't think that you can avoid a battle. I'm gonna say that I think that you can't avoid a battle. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can. Which means that I generally just, you know, try and do as much damage to them as possible before, you know, they can do anything to us. So... you're all here. I think I can do... Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I can just let them see me there, because then they will move.
I have hidden myself.
I think that you can move away as well. There we go. So now you have moved away.
Yeah.
So now we move forward a bit. Yeah, they're moving away a bit. Not too far, I think. You're actually quite a lot far away. Well, that's fine.
I have hidden myself.
Oh, you are very sure of yourself, aren't you? So, what we are going to do is we're going to set up some spells over here. For example, a bit of a fireball. I love the fireball. So, we are safe here. We are safe here. Now you
Something you
have...
need?
Oh shoot, I don't have another... Well, you do, right? Yes, you do. So that means that we move this over to you. By the way, anyone who wants this? Well, you're gonna have to carry it. Let's start using our other spells a bit. I mean, why not? So we have a Spirit Snake, Spirit Bear, Lion, or Wolf. I like the Wolf. The Wolf is
I
fun.
have hidden myself.
You are keep getting hidden. Which is just fine. Spirit Cat, yay. Yay. So, I think, if I remember correctly, when you cast a spell from a scroll, it's instant. Am I wrong in that? I don't know. Let's see. Let's target it over here.
Something you need?
We'll wait a little bit. So if you do it like here, I think it's good. Yep. No. Okay. It actually isn't. Well, that's fine.
Yes?
You go stand up.
What is my task?
We'll move like this. It isn't a. I mean, I'm almost doing this like it's a really tough fight. Which it actually isn't. It actually isn't a very difficult fight. But I'm handling it like it is. I think that you can you go in without taking damage? No, you absolutely take damage. That is okay. Let's just go here. We can just check out. Because you're running here. That's just handy, isn't it? We're just gonna wait a little bit for the fire to be removed, and there we go. And I think that we've... Oh, Elish is actually alive. Well, that's fine. We can talk to him then. Be alert, laddies. Well, that didn't work out that well, did it? Okay, give me the acorns that belong to Dryas, and you shall not be harmed. I won't be giving it to you, but come and get them if you can, is what he says. He's actually uninjured. Did you move away? You bastard. Well, you're dead. So yeah, again, this fight really isn't terribly dangerous.
Gratitude for
Oh!
you. You aren't going to abandon me.
Now Imwen speaks. Yeah, we
stay together.
kind of bugged her out, I think, with the quick save and reload, I guess. So yeah, so she was basically lingering over here. Now she apparently figured out that we were abandoning her. So if we split up, it's gonna be better. So she's gonna be at the inn, I believe. Now you are here. Let's actually, before we loot this place, let's move on. Because there's another fight over here where I could use you. Now I know that there is a trap over here.
Just name what you want.
That I know. I think it's like... I always forget. Is it this part over here or is it this part over here? I try to figure out which outline it is. But it's one or something here. That's the outline. Okay, never mind. A bit. I wasn't too off. I don't think that there are any more traps.
What is my? I will do my best.
I think. No, I don't think that there's more traps. That's the one that I sort of remember. We have this funky-looking machine, as well as a cambion in prison. Oh no! Come on! You don't have to attack just yet. It's not necessary. Send the spirit cat forward. Then we're gonna poke the machine. Poke the machine. Yep, pushing the lever on the machine seems to excite the demon that stands in a circle. Magic barrier that surrounds it weakens visibly. If the will is turned further, you expect that the magic might disappear altogether. Let's do it! Click it. Come on, click it. There we go. And the barrier is gone. And the cat is doing... Holy crap! That's not usually how easy that is, but okay in my book. Right. that was way easier than I expected it, to be honest. Do you follow through doors? Because it would be... Oh, crap. Oh, there we go. There he is. Do you follow through doors? Because it would be handy if you did. So that's the door we opened with the statue, and he is not here. So again, another area that isn't really difficult. There's just a lot of methods, and methods by themselves aren't too bad. Yeah, see, we're killing them quite easily. But there is a place over here that's a bit annoying. More than anything, it's annoying. So we'll see how I do over there. But there is a chest over here with a cool spell, which is not a. It's not granted that you actually can learn it. It's a bit tricky. I think it's like a level 6 spell or something. And you know, we're still not up to level 6, so doesn't really matter right now. But yeah, it is a Conjure Air Elemental. Can you learn it? Yes, you did. Good job. And in this game, 6,000 XP for learning spells. In Baldur's Gate 1, it was only 60. So the amount of XP that you get from stuff in this game is ramped up quite a lot. And again, we can just reiterate that as well. I finished Baldur's Gate 1 with maxed out XP for all of these, so they are very high up. One was actually, well, you are actually pretty damn close. It's about 8,000 XP, because it's double this, because he's multi-class. So he's 8,000 away, and you were sort of close, 28,000. And you were also already level 10. You are the... together with Iowina here, you are the highest leveled character. So that's cool. Right, we are coming up to this annoying place. Let us, again, stealth up. Of course not. Yeah, you can do it on this occasion. Good, good, good. And do you have... Well, actually, we can do you. We can do you. Spot some stuff over here. Can you throw confusion, like here, without them spotting you? I think you can. So does that work on you? Well, we're going to. Let's do a fear as well. See if that helps. There we go. That's nice. Right. Let's get everyone into position, and now you can just go ham. Kill everything. Well, actually focus on the ones that aren't injured or, you know... Ow. See, yeah, see, the methods can be a bit annoying. Let's just say. But I think that we are handling them quite well, anyway. Come on. Do something. So you just, like, stunned or something? I don't know. Are you... Do I not have control over you? Because that was weird. No, I have control over you. So yeah, this is a bit of an annoying room more than anything else. It's not terribly dangerous. So, we're gonna come up to our second windy creature, or whatever you want to call these. We have ourselves, is it another djinn? I think it's another djinn. So this is, I know it's actually a genie. Quite literally a genie in a bottle. So the master is gone, and you have managed to get yourself in trouble. So, you would be the proverbial genie in a bottle. That's kind of fun. So who are you, and why are you bound in this flask? He has been enslaved, in fact, captured in his home, in this plane of air. So by the wizard, probably Irenicus then. And I might guard his things and something of yours. You have something that belongs to me. A thing of power that still carries a hint of your essence. There's something odd about the signature you leave on this item. No matter, can you give it to me? If I had the power to give you the weapon, I would. Okay, as long as you start him with the flask, he is within the mage's power. I can secure the mage's release if, or rather, if you can secure the mage's release. How would I do that? So, this flask is bound to his creation of magic, unbreakable as long as it remains apart from his twin, the real flask. And the real flask is what we now need to find. Where can I find this flask? And he would keep the flask close to himself, perhaps in the chambers over his dried concubines, or perhaps the golems. And he doesn't know exactly where it is, so we will have to look for it. I know who has it. It is the dryads. So we're gonna have to go look for the dryads. Now, I hope that I haven't screwed this up by not looting Ilyich, but I don't think that I have. We haven't slept or anything like that, so every corpse should remain in place.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Yes.
Already we have now heard that sentence. Good, good, good. So you pick up some bullets over here. The acorns are right there. Good, good, good. So you'll pick up a bit of a armor. We also have another shield. I think that you only had a small buckler. Now, obviously, Ulan over here isn't really going to be doing much melee, but if he does, he should have at least a fairly good, shield to guard himself with.
Yes.
Right, let's see what we have otherwise in this. I don't think that there's super much. It's like some ammo, weapons, potion. I mean, not bad. We have another short bow, but that's pointless. All of that guff. We have a little bit of a barrel with some darts. Don't care about that. This is probably locked. No, this actually isn't. But some grease. I don't know exactly if I need grease, but whatever. And I don't think that anything here is trapped. We have some throwing axes if we wanted that. You had some of that. Do I want anyone to have crossbow instead? I mean, what actually does the most damage? If we go to you, if you pick up a... No, you cannot apparently.
Your item is on the ground.
Oh, well. Actually, can you can... Oh, right. Oh, right. I picked up this as well. The amplifier. Another second level wizard spell. We're going to put this on her, which means that she can now get another spell over here. You're going to get another horror, because our horror is just fun. And actually works quite well. But let's actually dump a fair whack of spells on you. Oh, no, those are not spells. So, like that. We can sell those when we get out. Back to Tyr. Oh, there was a... Was that a cat? Yeah, that was probably the cat. The cat remained outside. So, the sling, speed factor 6, speed factor 5, and if we pick up some bolts as well, 1d4 plus 1, 1d8. Okay, so I absolutely want you to use a crossbow if you can, instead of a sling, but you can use a short bow as well. So these do 1d6. Now actually I do want you to use a crossbow instead. That is beautiful. Now you can get the arrows over here. We'll set everything up with how I want their inventories to look when we get out of here. That means that we can dump those, but we can... I don't need that either. So did we have more bolts here, or those? Were those it? Or did we have bolts anywhere here? We probably didn't know. Because this was only darts, right? Thrown dagger and darts. Yes. Never mind. So, we've done that. That means that it's time to get back. We now need to go to the Dryads, pick... or fix with the flask. Show them that we have the acorns, then back here to get our item. So let's start moving over here, and we will do just that. Well, look at me being all clever and all of that. I remember that the monk here, Juliana, she's faster than everyone else, so I don't have to fight anything here. I just have to talk to them. So we can just talk to us here. You have done a noble thing for us. Please take this anchor to the fair Queen of Whisper Hills. We'll help you escape. Just use the portal up to the next level of this complex. He uses her key. We've already gotten that key. But we need something else. I search for a flask in order to free a genie. Have you seen such a thing? You're very noble to risk your own safety to free the genie. We have the flask and she'll give it to you. Thank you. So, since she is a bit faster, we can actually, or rather I can save a little bit of time. I mean, for you it's going to be... For you it's not going to matter, but for me it's going to be a little bit faster. So, get Juliana back, because she obviously has the stuff, so she needs to be here, sadly. We can't just go in and deal with that, so, yep. And also this is a gather of parties, so we actually need her to be there, which is a bit sad, but she's going to be here in no time whatsoever. See, she's actually almost here already. It's been super fast. But I don't want that damn voice line, so let's avoid it. There we go. But then she can... I think that it's actually fine that she goes by herself. I mean, she has the flask. Or doesn't she? Wait, what? Did I not get the flask? Did they just say that I got the flask? That's a bit weird if that's the case, but let's see if the game sort of just allows me to have it. Since you have the flask, let us make the exchange. free at last! And we get Sword of Chaos +2. Apparently we did have the Genie Flask. I have no idea where that is. He will torture you for escaping and kill you for freeing his Genie slave. Aw, that is too bad. I don't want to die. Oh, no, wrong character. So yeah, we now got a... that's a bit weird how that works. Because absolutely she was talking to the gym, but it was Torvar who got this stuff and he's way back here. That's a bit weird. But okay, never mind. So yeah, we got now the Sword of Chaos +2. Now this would be a really good sword if any one of us actually used two-hand swords, but no one does, so we're gonna sell it. Which is fine. That is a Potion of Master Thievery. You can have that for now. You have the portal key. We have a bunch of stuff, by the way, that we can hopefully identify. Weather Mail of the Dead, that's a good one, which you can have, but if you have it, then you can't use your spells. Well, the Pommel Jewel of the Equalizer. I actually don't remember where all the pieces are, which is a bit annoying. You can have these, though. Now we have a Bastard Sword +1, which I don't think is necessary. But actually didn't you get some proficiency in Bastard Sword? No, you did not. You did, however, right? Yeah, you have +1 Bastard Sword, but you, Ashidina, by the way. Now, I haven't looked this up, but I think, if memory serves me correct, this is a weapon that you only get if you have imported a Baldur's Gate 1 character. If you haven't, this doesn't actually show up. I think that is the case. Might be wrong about that, but I think that's the case. Well, I don't know exactly, but I mean, you can have it. You can have it like that, but you're not going to use it anyway, so it's fine. Put those two up there as well. So we're going to need some bows. Just try to remember that. That's some quest stuff, etc, etc, etc. All the rest, not super important. Right, now, I think that we're done. Yes, we're done with all of this. It's a tiny little bit here that we have... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted you to do. Tiny bit that we haven't discovered here. Oh, well. So it's time to go to the portal and go through to the next level. Everyone gathered, let's walk through the portal. And there we go. And here we are.
So there is sanity in all this madness. If you are not in league with the evil that dwells in this unholy place, Yoshimo begs your assistance.
Well, Yoshimo, you are a betraying bastard, and we don't really want you. So, what ails you, my friend? And he's not sure how he came to be here like me. And he's been trying to find his way out, but was wounded along the path. So, well, tell me, how did you come trapped in here? And it's embarrassing, apparently. And his profession does not leave so for those who are not wary, yet somehow was got unaware. And he came to Athkatla years ago from Karatur, and I went to bed in my room at Capricorn. I woke in a strange room. Oh, poor guy. So do you think that we are in Athkatla? So he says sure. I mean, he was drugged, probably drugged there and then brought here, but where here is might still be uncertain. So what do you propose to do now? And he doesn't know how to escape, and he thinks that we should go together. And nope, sorry, we are better off without you. And he shall still survive, and he will be at the Copper Coronet if we ever would like to pick us up. And he also gets a bit of a tip. In the next chamber there are 4 portals. Each of those portals releases little cackling fiends which try to kill me. Yep, we know about that. More methods, basically. I'm just clicking through here. And also wands. We already have picked up Wand of Frost key and a Wand of Lightning key. We're going to pick up a few more in here. So that's sort of what we're going to do in this level. I think I remember most of the stuff that's here, albeit not everything, but most things. So, again, more methods. God, I have methods. So, yep, we can alleviate the issue a little bit here by killing these, I think. Hopefully. Ow. Okay, you know what? You guys, kill these. If you can. Yeah, that's good. Kill these. There we go. Kill that one. So as long as we don't kill these, it's just gonna keep spawning more and more stuff. So let's have the ranged people take care of those. That's fine. Now you can go up and deal with this one. And you deal with this.
So tough.
Oh, crap. Well, that sucks. Everyone go for the portal first, or whatever you want to call this. This damn spell. Come on, hit it. Hit it like you mean it. There we go.
Yes?
Okay, we now have to wait for the sleeping people. Meanwhile, we can see that a body lies on the table. It has been experimented upon, and we don't know how long it's been done. And that is, sadly, Khalid, Yahira's partner. Which is very, very sad for everyone involved. Not least Yahira, who's not even here. I hope that she found solace by, you know, finding him at least. We shall see. Or we won't see, because we won't talk to her anymore. But, you know what I mean. Are there any... There is some locked stuff here, isn't there? Is there really no locked stuff? I mean, I'm okay with that, but it's a bit weird.
What is my task?
Right, let's not forget any of these. We have some proper bolts. We have the Wand of Summoning key. And you can go down and see, check here. We have the Wand of Fire key, as well as some more arrows. Can't have too many arrows. Well, you can, but not right now. And the Wand of Cloud Kill key, as well as a Svingem. Now, do we need Svingems in this game? I don't think we do. Might want to hold on to it a little bit. And you are out of space, which is fine. We can dump some of these trinkets over to her. The portal key as well. We don't need that anymore. Some spells over to you. You have all of the... You can have that as well. These are all the keys. Do we need... Is it one more that we need? Might be one more that we need. That one we had done. We had done those. Can you identify these now? Yes. Curse Scroll of Weakness. Drop it. Don't need that whatsoever. Okay, just fill that up. You already have some cooler arrows as well. That's good. Can you do those yourself? Yes, you can.
Yes.
Don't know if that changed from Baldur's Gate 1 because it wasn't that good at lore back then. Might be better right now. So now we get into a bit of a weird room. There's going to be two people here fighting. So who do we support? We have an assassin and we have an escaped clone. Well, the clones, I guess. This is an assassin. We don't really like assassins. And though come again to pray upon me, my master. And sorry, I am actually not your master. Can I do anything for you? Do for me? After all, thou... What did she just say? What did she call me? Thou hast created me in her image, but I'm not her. I'm not, and I shall never let thee touch me again. So apparently he has been cloning a woman. And, ooh, that's a bit interesting. So now she's gonna kill me, or, you know, try to. She's a bit magey all of a sudden, which is a bit interesting. But we got some nice hits in on her, and we actually got this first level up on the Tyr over here. That is actually the key, yes, the Wand of Missiles key. Now, Tyr, you had a okay level up, level 8 Illusionist. Level 9 is obviously what we want for the max rank of Magic Missile. Very, very nice. But we do have a Illusionist level up, so nothing here. We get a level 3 and a level 4 spell. Not bad. Do I want to do a Fireball? I think I want to do a Fireball. Because it's just, you know, nice to have. I do have Greater Medicine. I do have Confusion. Do I go with a Monster Summoning, perhaps? I could go for a Monster Summoning. Because while Ice Storm is fun, you know, it hurts everything. It hurts everything. Not just enemies, it's creatures, so it's us as well. So it's not as effective as, for example, the Fireball, which is just one-time big damage. What did the emotion hopelessness do? The risk to stop the emotional state of those around him. The effect of this is to inflict a feeling of hopelessness upon the enemies which within the visual range of the caster. Upon a failed saving throw with a spell, the affected creature will lie down where they stand and give over all their will to a higher power. Well, that's interesting. Sometimes they can be heard exclaim such things as, I lay down and die, or I'm going home. Okay, secondary effect of this spell is to instill upon the caster the feeling of courage. This will remove any effects of panic and restore his morale. So can you cast this while you're panicked? Well, that's interesting. Restores morale as well as prevent the above from creeping forward into psyche. There is no saving throw versus this and will last for the duration of the spell. It will, however, be affected by magic resistance and other such things. So you could basically resist his own spell. Well, I mean, I don't feel that that is super interesting. Let's go for some confusion. I like confusion. I mean, it's not the most reliable thing. I mean, you can still be attacked by whoever it is that is being confused, but you can do a little bit of a fun thing with it, I guess. And that's another fireball scroll. That's useful, potentially. Over here we have, I mean, more arrows. Sure. Now, do we get more goblins here, or was there something else? Or is this the floor with like the assassins? Yes, this is the floor with the assassins. Now you aren't hostile to us right now, so let's kill the Mephit first. But now you do. So that's like a good thing to do. Kill the Mephit first because the assassin isn't hostile, and then you go for the assassin. Another Mephit over here. Let's throwing stones at me.
Certainly.
And yeah, Ulan is a badass, let's just say. He is a badass. Let's kill the... yeah, see? It's the ranged people that are the worst. Oh, you were actually confused, were you? That's annoying.
Yes.
Well, we got a whole whack of arrows. That's good. We can pick that one up. So now you have quite a lot of arrows. That's good to know. You can actually dump some of that with Ulan. I mean, for now.
What is my task? Consider it
Okay, so we open up this. Time for a spell. Sorry, not a spell, a trap. See, I remember traps in some locations. Obviously, this being the first dungeon that you do, you kind of remember more here than you do in other places. I think that this is the only one. And isn't this very interesting for a game set in what is definitely a older time period? This rather looks like turbines or something. It's a bit interesting, a bit futuristic almost.
on my honor. Yes,
You go up ahead because we are going to come up to 2 enemies, I believe. Right. You die from one of those, but isn't there... yeah, here we go. That's a dwarf. That's just chilling out. We don't want to go up to the dwarf, obviously. So let's throw a few magic missiles on you. There we go. And they actually, you know, spawned a trap. So that's good. I think you can basically just... there we go. Bit of damage, and there we go. Good, good, good. That's done. So now we get to this puzzle. You have space? Yes, you do. So let's start jamming... okay, we already did that one, yes. So now it's basically just us jamming the keys into these pedestals. There we go. Do all of this and we get ourselves sort of nice, again, sort of nice game design, I think. Just a nice way of giving the player a selection of wands, sort of in the beginning of the game. I think that's a clever way to do it. Now we have this one. I think that this is trapped as well, if I'm not incorrect. I think. Let's just chill out here a little bit while we wait. Doesn't appear to be.
What is my task?
What was that? Ooh, background noises. Okay, so it's not trapped. No, it doesn't seem to be trapped. It's a ring, though. Right, is that a regular protection ring? I think it is. Ring of Princess, yes. Let's whack that on you, because you're basically gonna need it. We actually get a wand of Cloud Kill. Now that's well, that is a sexy wand. And in here, is this where we get the first taste of a vampire, I believe, which is slightly terrifying, but it's not a big deal. So it's gonna be a few assassins and a vampire, Ulvaril, named Vampiril. So she wants fresh blood, and apparently the assassins are looking for Irenicus. We sort of knew that already, I guess. So yeah, they're going to be fighting a bit, and again, the assassins aren't hostile to us. the vampire is. Let's chill out a bit, because you are not going for us right now, but now we can go for you, because I think we can get some experience from this if we should... Well, I say kill. We're not going to kill it, but, you know, sort of kill it. There we go. Yeah, see, we actually got 8,000 experience for that. The assassin becomes hostile, the vampire flees, and we kill everything. Good, good, good. Nothing else in here, but that is basically how the game introduces the vampires to us. So that's just lovely. And over here we're gonna get into a slightly big fight, I think. So let's again chill out a little bit. AI off, good. So yeah, we have, well, okay, fine, it was just basically a smaller contingency of goblins. Don't want to do anything about that. Do we have anything area of effect attacky? I mean, not really.
On my honor.
It's goblins. Why am I even talking about this? Let's just go and kill it. The fight is actually up here, because there's some Dvorak up here. Okay, yes. AI on. Kill, kill, kill. Come on, kill, kill. Whack, whack. Whack the heads.
What?
You can pick up all the arrows in the world. You pick up with that.
Yes.
So yeah, again, if we stealth, it's over here. This is where the actual fight is. So, here we go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's a forge apparently over here. So where do we place ourselves? Right here. So you go here, you go here. And I think, well, actually, do you even have anything? Now that I think about it, do you even have anything that we can do here? Rather, sorry, do you even have anything? No, you don't. So let's actually just back you up. You can just be playing your harp for now. I want you to do great. Which one is Greater Malison before I throw it? Which one is Greater Malison? Oh, no, cancel. Effect applied. The spell also casts an adversely effect. All the saving throws is applied to the creature. That's just a saving throws. That's not so fun. Let's just use... Well, let's just hold person. I think that is a fun one. No, actually, that is for a single target, never mind. Well, actually, you don't really have... Well, you have sleep. That is true, you have sleep. Sleep is also fun. Let's just throw a sleep spell over there. If it affects anyone, it's fine. But I don't think that we actually did. Did we not get anyone? I don't think we did. Well, I think we can just basically flat out kill everything here. Okay. Shoot that one, please. Ow. Could have gone worse. But didn't. So we're fine. Let's bring everyone up. And you got stuck on each other. Beautiful. There was some bolts here. Take that up here, as well as that potion. Now, we have a couple of boxes. I think that one of these is trapped, one of it's locked. Or was it that both are locked? Maybe it was just that both are locked. Never mind. Look through all of this. What is that? Just a regular dagger. Sure. Bolts. Some more arrows. This is apparently not trapped. And you are now maxed out again. We don't need a light crossbow. Don't know why I even had that. Dump some more stuff with you. Bolts with you. Arrows with you. That is insight wisdom. You can have that for now. Just have the potions on your person. There we go. We don't need a regular mace or a chainmail armor, I believe. Or actually, does anyone want this? Only you, but you don't really want it. Because again, can't throw spells if you do. Destroyer of the Hills. Armor class +4 versus crushing attacks. You know, again, just put everything on Torwar. He needs to survive. like all the time.
Done.
Did I check this? I probably did. That is a heavy crossbow, but no, I think the Tyr is gonna have the regular sized crossbow. So that's that. In here, we are gonna find ourselves a bit of a doppelganger, because apparently they are in this game as well. Isn't that just lovely? And this is actually the point where where bag space is starting to become a problem. But also, I mean, it's not really a problem, I think. Is this actually open? It's just open. Well, that's beautiful. I mean, it's not really a problem. I have a bunch of stuff that I don't need. So Frededan, he is captured, and it says that we apparently don't look like the others. And I'm not your captor, and I was recently a prisoner. So yeah, we have indeed freed ourselves, and could we help him? Of course I will. Do you know how we can remove you? There's a key. You want to just open the door, please. Hurry. Absolutely. We will do just that. Now you're gonna look for traps first on these two. And there's because there's such so many containers here. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, so these were the ones that where one was trapped and one wasn't, or rather, one was trapped and one was. Did you? Hey! I pushed the button, didn't I? Huh. I thought I did. Okay, never mind, I guess.
What is my
So what's your situation? What's everyone's situation? Yeah, see, well, actually, you don't have a lot of stuff. Let's move these over to her.
Nope, can't carry anymore. That one's on the ground.
That one's on the ground. Oh, these are... How does these work now? Are they really just one charge? Well, that's terrible. Oh, well. We can use them. We can always use them. I was actually, I think that I was, no, of course you can't do it. I think that I was actually pretty good in Baldur's Gate 1 with using wands. I mean, wands are one of those things that you sort of refrain from using because, you know, there's always going to be a better situation where you can use it. Then it just means that you never use it. So, I'm kind of happy that I eventually actually used it. So, you are thanking me for freeing me? No, you know, it's nothing. Absolutely, no, it's nothing. I will wait finally to be free from this horrible place. Indeed.
Yes. Consider it.
So, you're just gonna chill out looking at us? Is it when we're leaving that you decide to do something with us? I don't know exactly remember how this works. You can go in here though and check for traps on these containers. Do we need to leave the room? Because that might be the case. Just nudging him a bit. Yes. It's beautiful.
Onward then.
There we go. Is there any locks here? No, there's no locks. I want to do this with Torvald, but he's going to follow me. That's fine.
Yes.
We actually didn't. Well, that's interesting. That's a nice bit of cash. Some bits and pieces. I'm just gonna pick up as much as I can, at least of the... Actually, okay, we can probably sell those. That's fine. Right.
What is my task?
How do I want to do this then? Because you are gonna start following us. Go, 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 go. Move away. Like that. Just turn around, because I think that you might... I don't know when you trigger. If there's like a point when you trigger. Hey. Well, okay, we can say something else then. I will not end your party by having you at our backs. Find your own way to the surface. Inputted loud, now we kill you. Okay, so that's better. There we go. Oh, he's basically almost dead. Come on. There we go, dead. Bit of XP for me. So, that actually leaves only the one fight. Or is it like two? 1, 2? I think it's 2. No, 1, sorry. That leaves us with one fight. That means that we are gonna start healing up a bit. Oh, did you just... Oh, you could do it. Good. So heal up Torwar. He is obviously the most important one. But also put a few heals on yourself, because you've taken a bit of damage. Do you have potions, by the way? No, you don't. Let's actually rectify that by giving you like sort of half of this. Just do one potion. You can do also one small potion. There we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with Torvar. There's an assassin here, and there had to be reinforcement. Apparently he knows. Let's put an end to this here. Now we'll see the end of Irenicus and your little guild war. What guild war? You can talk all you wish, but it will do you no good. He apparently doesn't really know who I am, and I have no reason to lie. Just what out of here, and I shall deliver you. Fall upon our blades and spells, and you shall be free. So they are basically just attacking me. So you can go for that one.
What is it?
But you start moving in.
And victory!
There we go. That's the ones that I was looking for. Ow. And the rest of us go over here and kill, kill, kill.
You will fall by my hand.
There's gonna be one more, I believe. Whole bunch. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can you... Yep, you can pick all that up. Those are composite longbows. Those are actually not something you can use. You can use longbow, but not composite longbow. Why not? 18 strength, is that a thing? Yes, 18 strength. Oh well. That's sad. Yeah, I think there's one more, isn't there? Is it just those two? Huh. I sort of thought there was going to be more, but no. And that is basically it for this little dungeon. I'm happy that we managed to do it in basically a regular episode time here. It's just a bit of corpses, etc., etc., lining the not street, but whatever this is, these planks. And we have made it out of this here dungeon. So just get everyone up before we exit, and we're gonna have ourselves a little bit of a cutscene. Here we go, out into the fresh air. Go, go, go.
The tunnel slopes upward into the welcome glare of daylight. Such is your relief that you barely notice the debris at your feet, the remnants of a battle fought only moments before. Surveying the carnage, you hear a scream of rage, and a massive explosion collapses the passage behind you. The sounds of combat greet you as you struggle to your feet. The fight, it seems, is still going strong.
You dare to attack me here. Do you even know whom you face? You will suffer! You will all suffer! So, Godchild, you have escaped. You are more resourceful than I had thought.
You're not going to torture us any longer.
Torture? Silly girl, you just don't understand what I'm doing, do you?
I don't care what you're doing. Let us go.
I won't let you leave, not when I'm so close to unlocking your power.
We don't want anything from you.
Enough! I will no longer listen to the babbling of ignorant children.
This is an unsanctioned use of magical energy. All involved will be held. This disturbance is over.
Must I be interrupted at every turn? Enough of this!
This mage's power is immense. We must overcome him quickly.
Enough! I haven't the time for this.
You will cease your spell casting and come with us.
Your pathetic magics are useless. Let this end.
Even if we fall, our numbers are many. You will be overwhelmed.
You bore me, Mageling. You may take me in, but you will take the girl as well.
What? No. I've done nothing wrong.
You have been involved in illegal use of magic. You will come with us.
I'm not going with him. I'm not. Help me.
And there we have it. So the man was basically arriving just as we were. This is also loot all the corpses over here. Can you carry this? I think you can. Oh. What the hell? Where in the bleeding places did you come from? I can hardly believe that bleeding mage went crazy he did. Do you know where I am? Well, by helm, you're in Athkatla, Jewel of On. Athkatla, the capital of On? Do you see what happened to the mage? The wizard was angry on a dragon, blasting his men in black, bleeding. Wizards killed them all and took half the promenade too. Yeah, there's a big hole here. The promenade? Yeah, this is Walking's promenade, center of trade, etc., etc. So, what did we say here? What happened to know who those men were who fought the wizard? Well, they are... well, black and swamped with daggers. I thought there would be trouble, but you didn't think they would suffer the most. And, right? The ones who took the wizard and Imwen, who are they? Imwen, that girl, yeah, they were taken. The cowled ones, can't arrest them for magic and the likes. So, why would be arrested for magic? You are new here, aren't you? Magic is forbidden in Athkatla. The cow wizard, methinks, keep control of the mages. Unless, of course, you have permission from the cow wizard to use your magic. Okay, well, that's interesting. Right, I suppose I have to find my way around. Excuse me, sir. So yeah, that is exactly a thing to keep in mind. We cannot use magic, but I think that it actually only applies to mages' magic. That is to say, priest spells are fine. I think that is the case at least. And you gotta level up. Let's actually do that one. So you got level 6 spells now. Ooh. Only 2 hit points. That's not too much. I think that I have max hit points on. That is actually not a whole lot. Maybe I should check that I actually do have that on. It doesn't matter too much, but it would be nice to get max HP on level ups. But 1, 3, and 6. So yeah, just keep going with that. Keep going with that for now. And 6. Okay, so what do we get here? Animal summoning, conjure... I like that we have animal summoning and also conjure animal. So what do we get here? 2 or 3 animals of 12 hit die or less, or 1 or 2 massive mountain bears. Okay, so which one of these would be better? Same duration. I mean, that's 2 or 3 animals, so it could be 3. Never mind, you can also do a fire elemental, which seems weird for a druid, but I guess. And we have Dolorous Decay. Rotting and Dolorous is a rotting withering of the body that spreads throughout the afflicted creature quickly. The target creature will automatically be slowed for 2 rounds. Furthermore, if the target faces saving throw versus poison, with a -2 penalty, will suffer 1 point of damage. Basically a damage spell. Fire seeds. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't remember at all. These must be enhanced edition stuff. So casting the Fire Seed spell creates 4 fire seeds that will appear in the caster's inventory. Since will remain in existence for 3 turns after the spell is cast. If they are thrown at enemies, so this is basically the same as we have one of those, right? Good berries. Aren't those same? Not as restore, but there is a similar one to the fire seed. Ooh, summon insects. Well, that's cool. Did not know we had that. So yeah, there's probably a fair few new ones in the enhanced edition, actually. Insects Plague. Is that the one that actually helps with... yeah, exactly. Spellcasting within a swarm is impossible, so if you throw that on a mage, that's actually pretty damn useful. Pretty damn useful indeed. Now, in level 4, by the way, is one of the most important protective spells in this game. Negative Plane Protection. We are going to have to use that every time we face off with a vampire. There are a couple of... it even says here, actually, such as vampires. There are a couple of locations that I know that you face with vampires, or face off with vampires. I don't think that I remember all of them, though. Here... oh, no, hold on. So heal enables the priest to wipe away disease and injury, and the creature receives the benefits of the spell. So is that a full heal? Can we assume that is a full heal? Completely cures all disease and blindness. It also dispels feeble mind and cures those mental disorders caused by the spell's injury to the brain. Naturally, the effects can be negated by later wounds. Naturally, the effects can be negated by later wounds. No. Well, that's weird. I think I want to do that one. Because I'm not really using her for offensive damage. I mean, conjuring would be interesting, actually. But the question is 2 or 3 animals of 12 hit die, or 1 or 2 mountain bears? Which one is best? It's a bit weird that we have both of these. These seem similar. I'm actually going to go for animal summoning. That seems fun. So that's it. We are out of the catacombs, so to speak. So now we are in Athkatla over here. We have a bit of stuff to do. And I don't really have a specific idea of where to go. I have a little bit of an idea. The first idea is obviously the circus tent, just to get that done. There's a sort of easy first little dungeon. I'm thinking of the Denise hold as a second part. There are a couple of things we can do in Athkatla that I think that we absolutely have the level for. I'm thinking like the Skinner quest. Not Skinner, but the leather worker guy. There are a couple of things that we can do in Athkatla before we go anywhere, I think, just to rack up some easy XP. You should be... Yeah, see, you're exceedingly close to getting a level up. You should be... Oh, I have two people who will be leveling up very, very soon. So yeah, this game, by the way, it does things a little bit differently than Baldur's Gate 1. If we go up here, we can see that everyone individually got 34,500 quest experience points. That doesn't happen in Baldur's Gate 1, it only happens in Baldur's Gate 2. So in 1, it's always just the one line. Here, people actually get individual level ups, or experience points. So, we are out, and yeah. It is time to start exploring Athkatla. So I guess that the next episode is mainly going to be Athkatla, I think. We're going to start with the... Well, we're going to start by visiting some shops. We're going to go to the tent. We're going to have a bit of a sleep. Make sure that everyone is nice and fit for the future. So that is going to come in the next episode. For now though, this has been GhostSmut Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.